Do you want to start generating over $1,000 per month selling Canva templates on Etsy? Then you're going to want to stick around for this video, as I'll be sharing all the steps that I've taken and that I recommend to the students within my course on how to get started and launch a successful Etsy shop selling Canva templates. Hi, my name's Alicia, and this channel is all about helping you to create a passive income online selling digital products on Etsy. So firstly, if you're new around here, hello and welcome. My name's Alicia. And secondly, I just want to let you know that you are in for a treat, because today I'm going to be sharing the steps that I've taken to launch a successful Etsy shop selling Canva templates. A shop that generates me well over $1,000 per month in revenue. And the most amazing thing about selling Canva templates or any digital product really on Etsy is that it allows you to make a passive income. It's something that you put in the work first up front and you create the digital product, and then you can sell it over and over and over again. And these are sales generally that I make in my sleep. It almost sounds like a dream, right? But if I can do it, I believe anybody can do it. With the right education and tools, these results are possible for you as well. So today, I thought it would be great to share these steps with you. Essentially, it's the roadmap that I use and recommend to sell Canva templates on Etsy and have a successful Etsy shop. Okay, so ready to get into these 6 steps? So let's go through step number 1, which is market research and product validation. So the very first thing you need to do before you create your first Canva template or even open up your Etsy shop, and that is to do your market research and product validation. You want to make sure that the product that you have in mind, the product that you're thinking of selling, is actually going to sell on Etsy to start with. Now, research and product validation doesn't have to be a long and scary process. In fact, you can do it all on Etsy if you like. So firstly, all you need to do is you need to come up with a list of products that you would likely want to sell. Let's say, for example, you're interested in creating business and marketing templates. So your list of templates might include things like Instagram story templates, Instagram post feed templates. It might include things like Pinterest pin templates or even Facebook post templates. So just list out all of the, certain templates that you think that you might want to sell under the category of business marketing templates, for example. So once you've come up with this list, next you want to go ahead and pop over to Etsy. And before you do anything else, just go ahead and jump straight into the search bar and start typing in one of the templates that you're thinking of creating. So let's say you're thinking about creating Instagram story templates. So start typing that into the search bar, and before you even hit the enter, what Etsy is going to do is it's going to list out a whole range of different search terms and phrases that previous customers and current customers are actually searching for within Etsy. This is a good indication of the type of products that people are searching for. So this is like a gold mine here, okay? So you want to take note of those phrases and keywords. Next, go ahead and choose one of these. So the first one might be Instagram post templates. Go ahead and click enter on that, and then it's going to give you a list of products that are currently available on Etsy with that search term within the product listing. So on the very first page, Etsy is actually going to display to you the best sellers, the most popular items for this search term. This is where you can dive into individual listings, see what's currently available on the market. You can perhaps dive even deeper by going into each individual listing, perhaps checking out their shop to see what other kind of products that this shop might have. And this is how you do your market research. This is also an opportunity to maybe pick out things that you could improve on if you created your own product or a similar product to that one. Now, it goes without saying that we are not in the business of copying anybody here. So you want to make sure that this is just for inspiration only. You don't want to go and copy anybody's products or Canva templates, because obviously that's not the right thing to do. We want to make sure that we're creating a sustainable business for the long term. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into step number 2, which is defining your ideal customer. Okay, so now that you have an idea of the kind of templates that you want to create, now you want to go ahead and think about who you're going to sell these Canva templates to. Understanding who your templates are for will not only help you to create a professional and sustainable business on Etsy, it will also help you to attract even more of those exact customers or similar customers. So when you're writing out all the details about your ideal customer avatar, you want to be thinking about a few specific questions. Specifically, you want to be answering questions not only about their demographics, but you also want to be answering questions about what they really want and their psychographics. That way you get a deeper understanding of how your products could potentially solve your customer's problem. Now, obviously, when you're starting, you're not going to know who your customer is. So you just want to kind of take an estimate here. And then as you develop your Etsy shop and you sell more products, you'll get to know your customers even more. And then you can kind of refine who your ideal customer is. Okay, so step number 3 is setting up your business branding. And when I say business, I truly do mean that, because you have to look at your shop as more than just a shop that's on Etsy. You want to be thinking of it as a business and take it seriously, okay? All right, so now that you know what you're selling and you know who you're selling it to, the next process is creating a professional brand. This way you can start attracting even more of those ideal customers to your shop and then eventually make a purchase of one of your products. So the one thing you want to take note of when you are creating your business brand is that you want to make sure that you're creating something that your ideal customer is going to be attracted to. So for example, an Etsy shop that's selling wedding invitation templates is going to have a completely different brand to someone that might be selling presentation templates for online educators of small children. Okay, so the shop that's selling wedding invitation templates might have a brand that consists of a more delicate color palette. It might include floral elements. It might even have script fonts and just have a light and airy feel to it. Whereas a shop that's selling presentation templates for online educators of small children, they might have a brand that's more colorful and bold. They might use playful colors and playful text and fonts and use big and bright elements. Okay, so step number 4 is where you create and develop your first Canva template. Okay, so here is where the fun begins. This is where you're going to create your first or perhaps your next Canva template to sell in your Etsy shop. Now, in order to create Canva templates that you can sell on Etsy or any other online marketplace, you will need to have a Canva Pro account. So why is it so important to have a Canva Pro account? Well, because without it, you're unable to share the link that you send to your customers once they make a purchase of your template. It means that the original design that you create can't be edited, changed, or even deleted, because the link that they access is a link that only allows them a copy of the original. Now, if you're yet to sign up with a Canva Pro account, perhaps you're still on the Canva Basic account, then be sure to check out the link in the description box below, as it will give you a 30-day free trial. Now, to avoid designer burnout when you are creating your very first Canva template, the thing I recommend doing is just getting out a blank document, maybe a piece of paper and a pen, and just writing down all the types of pages or elements and maybe types of designs that you would like to see within your Canva template. Now, if it helps, you can actually check out some of the current templates that Canva has available on the program itself. It might give you an idea of what kind of elements and design that you would like to see within your own Canva template. It'll also show you what's popular right now. So I would highly recommend doing this for inspiration. Again, just like I mentioned, this is to be used as inspiration only. It is against Canva's terms of use, and also it's just best practices that they don't allow you to go ahead and edit a current template that they have on the Canva platform and then just change a few elements and then go ahead and resell it as your own. Now, the best way to avoid this completely is when you are starting out with your very first Canva template, you want to start out with a blank template. So just your white screen. And then you can go ahead and just think about all the inspiration that you've gained, even from your market research from the very beginning, to then design your Canva template. Okay, so step number 5 is where you're going to set up your Etsy shop. Now, once you have your first few Canva templates ready to go, or even if you have one, that's fine. You've got your PDF deliverables ready to go. You've got your Etsy listing images ready to go. You've figured out the title and your tags and your description that you want to put towards your product listing. Now you are ready to open up your Etsy shop. Now, opening up your Etsy shop is super easy. Etsy has a very easy to follow step-by-step process. You're just going to need an email address to sign up. And of course, you're going to want to include and update your bank details. So that way, when you make that very first sale on Etsy, you can get paid. Along with this, you're going to also need one product listing, or at least one product listing, to add to your Etsy shop. So without this product listing, you're unable to go ahead and proceed with finalizing opening up your Etsy shop. So that's why I recommend creating your Canva templates first before you even open up your Etsy shop. From here, you can update your Etsy shop branding by including an Etsy shop banner and your Etsy shop logo, and even a order receipt banner as well. So you also want to update information about your actual Etsy shop, so including your About Me or About Us section. You want to include any frequently asked questions, things like that. So you can see how all the 4 previous steps that we've just run through leads up to the process of eventually opening up your Etsy shop. So by putting in all that hard work up front, you can now easily and effortlessly just create your Canva templates, upload them, and work towards getting your very first sale. Okay, in step number 6, you want to be focusing on Etsy keyword research and optimizing your listings for the best SEO. So once you have your very first product listed, or your first few products listed, you want to be thinking about how your products can be seen by as many people on Etsy as possible. And the best way to do this is through Etsy SEO. Now, Etsy SEO, or search engine optimization, is Etsy's way of getting more customers to find the products that you are selling. By using keyword-rich titles and tags within your listings will help Etsy to show your products to more customers, to the people that are actually searching for what you are selling. Now, Etsy SEO doesn't have to be a confusing and overwhelming process. I actually have a short playlist here on my YouTube channel that runs through the basics of Etsy SEO and also runs through a spreadsheet that I use to help you create and find the right keywords to be using in your listings. So I will leave a link to that one just above me here in an info card. I guess the easiest way to approach SEO, if you wanted to just do it on a basic level, is you want to just think about what keywords and phrases your customer is going to type in the search bar. Okay, so try not to think of the more technical terms that sometimes go along with selling things online. You might know what those technical terms are, but your customer might not. So just have a think about that when you are creating your titles and your tags. Okay, so that was the 6 steps, but I do have a bonus step for you today. But before we get into it, if you are enjoying this video and would like to see more of these types of videos, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. It helps to support my channel, and it also lets me know what kind of videos you like for me to upload here on YouTube. And it goes without saying, if you're yet to subscribe, don't forget to. All you gotta do is just hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click the notification bell. That way you're updated on any future videos. Okay, ready to get into the bonus step? So the bonus step I have for you today is to boost your traffic and sales using Etsy ads and social media marketing. So once you have your Etsy shop established, you are creating and uploading more and more Canva templates, you have optimized your Etsy SEO, you've got keyword rich titles and tags, you've got professional looking branding in your shop. Now is the time to boost your efforts by using marketing techniques such as Etsy ads and social media marketing. Ensuring that you are diversifying your traffic sources will help you to gain even more and more customers to your Etsy shop and your product listings. Personally, I've had success with both Pinterest marketing and also Etsy ads when it comes to my own Etsy shop, Penny Street Studio. And this is also what I would recommend starting off with. Once you have the hang of it, and once you've understood how and if Etsy ads are working for you, and if you tried Pinterest marketing and you've seen some success there, then I would recommend trying something new. So perhaps maybe Instagram marketing, Facebook marketing, you could even try things like TikTok even. But the main thing you want to take note of, if you want to succeed on any social media platform, the key is to be consistent. So make sure that when you are committing to putting your effort and time into any other social media marketing, you want to make sure that you have the time dedicated to do it. Okay? Now, trust me, I know this from experience. I've tried for my own personal brand a few different social media marketing, and it's just way too hard to keep up with all of it as a solopreneur. So I like to just focus efforts on the things that are working, and then I just take a back seat on anything that's not working, okay? So you just want to test out to see what works for your Etsy shop, and then focus and put all your energy into that. But I do recommend Etsy ads. It's probably the one thing that if you want to boost your traffic and your sales, it's the very first thing that I would try out before any other external social media platform. Okay, so there we go, friends. There is the 6 steps plus a bonus step on how you can start and launch your own Etsy shop selling Canva templates. An Etsy shop that you can scale to $1,000 per month and beyond, just like I have in my own Etsy shop, Penny Street Studio. Now, these are the steps that I teach to my own students within the Passive Income with Canva course. So if you want to take these learnings further in a more step-by-step process with tutorials, tools, tips, and strategies, then be sure to check out the program. Now, you can learn more or even sign up for the program just by clicking the link in the description box below. Now, if you're looking for more videos on how you can create Canva templates or any digital products that you can sell on Etsy, then be sure to check out the videos that I have here popped up on the screen. Okay, thank you so much for being here, friends. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.